Regarding the boxing event that happened last night, I was jumped by multiple individuals who tried to steal my jewelry and cause physical harm to me.
That AP on my hand, see Terrell the go fan. All these pussies got no motion.
Regarding the boxing event that happened last night, I was jumped by multiple individuals who tried to steal my jewelry and cause physical harm to me. Contrary to some videos circulating, police temporarily detained me until they received my side of the story and then released me. I went home that night and was not arrested. I'll be talking to my legal counsel and attorneys on pressing charges on the individuals that jumped me. I will keep you all posted step by step on the process. Thank you for the support and love. AB84 at WorldStar. Yeah, so on the story that I wrote, there's a lot of you people who believe just because somebody made a statement that that's 100% true. Not necessarily. Sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not true. But one of the things that saved a...
And that's why you can't run with it. Because you're going to be looking stupid. Because you got some false information. Some shit that wasn't true. Keep it amazing with y'all. Listen to your boy.
B was allegedly, which makes the most sense, is that the guy that was under attack left. Y'all do know that that story that AB just told was a complete fabrication and a lie, right? You know what? Let's hear from the guy who actually got jumped by AB and his homeboy, because you see a guy with a green jacket act like he was ready to square up. That's what we call her, ready to fight, take a fighting stance. And then you have AB come with a firearm. But you know what? Don't take my word for it. Listen to the person who was actually jumped.
Everyone knows you need a lawyer after a car accident and injury. But what if I told you there's a better way? One that gets you more money in 30 seconds without the 40...
When that motherfucker, go away, they no longer a threat. They homework on them no longer a threat. And by you sitting up there doing what you doing, now you're the aggressor. Now you're the aggressor, bro. That's how they gonna see it as every time. I'm telling y'all, listen to your boy. It's when you get to doing a little too much. That's when it's a problem. When it come down to standing your ground. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That just like if a motherfucker squaring up to fight you and shit, bruh. You know what I'm saying? They hit you type shit and they walk away. You can't just pull your gun out and shoot. Because they no longer a threat. Now they gonna see you as the aggressor. I'm keeping it made with you. I see this shit all the time, bro. You can't do that. And I get it. They started it with you first, bro. So yes, stand your ground, but when they walk away, bro, that's when it's no longer a threat. That's when it's no longer a problem, bro. And that's where motherfuckers fuck up at. I'm telling y'all.
You got into it with Antonio Brown. The videos are flying all over the place. And his story, his perspective of what transpired is out.
His story is a half-truth. His story is a non-truth. He's a liar, man. I've been knowing AB since 2021. I have a judgment against AB for 180. And why would I want to even damage that by trying to reach for a moissanite and fork metal chain? He's a liar. If you watch the video, everybody was attacking me. It was a 3v1. 3 dudes. The dude with the green hoodie was with AB. Right. The other little Puerto Rican looking dude that was swinging the bat was with AB. And the rest was aiding security. The guy that he kicked was aiding security. All he was doing was pulling him away. So, you know, I saw him. I was in there for like a minute. I came to go support one of the Muslim boxers. And I was with Aki Wave, Rob Money. We took a picture outside. I walked in. And then I saw him 1 minute in, and it was up. You know, he stole it. He swung. He tried to swing on me, scratch my neck. You know what I'm saying? And then it just turned into a brawl from there.
I wonder what exactly started it. Did you give him a look? Was there like any indication?
Listen, I spent 40 days in the Dubai jail because we were out there for a Floyd Mayweather fight. He tried to defraud me out of a multi-pendant that I designed that I was trying to go talk to. Well, I was going to talk to Floyd about being an ambassador for. I saved him from going to jail in Dubai. He came through with no shirt on, talking to the TSA, the equivalent of TSA customs people, cursing them out. I stepped in, because I'm Muslim, greeted him with salam alaikum, let him know, look,
Right.
he's in the company of Floyd Mayweather. He's a little crazy. I use the word majnoon, and after 40 minutes, they let him go. Long story short, you know what I
Right.
mean? He gave me something to hold, but then he backdoored and called the police on me and then got me locked up. 3
That's
years
crazy
later,
work.
it came to a head at this Aiden Ross event, and all the cameras out. He went, got a gun, ran wild gunfire, and alhamdulillah, I was spared. So when he saw me, I just reminded him of the financial failure that he's been going through. And so he tried to steal off on me, his partners. You can watch the dude with the green hoodie taking off, just getting free shots in while me and AB tussling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then he went, got a gun, ran after me. I'm already put outside. He went, got a gun, shot wildfire, and we fight. He shot at me twice. Praise be to Allah, I wasn't hit. They got children out there selling candy, bro.
Yeah,
He could have
bruh.
hit one of them kids.
And then that would have been crazy. That would have been a whole different situation because that's murder, bro. And you can't come back from that. That's serious damage right there. I'm keeping it real with you. Listen to your boy. Like he said, you could have hit one of them kids. You was tweaking, Antonio. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. I don't know what the fuck was going on in your head.
He runs into me after he shoot me. We tussling for the gun, fighting for the gun, all over the ground. I get
There's
up.
police. There's police here.
Police out there, bro. We holding on the gun for dear life. We both get up off the ground, and then he's when I look up, the police is pointing the gun at us. The sheriff is pointing the gun at us. That's when I throw my
Right.
hands up. He runs inside, and that's when they run after him. And that's why, I just left, and that's why he got detained because all the kids were saying AB shooting. They went got him,
Right.
but I wasn't there
Yeah,
to
yeah.
give a statement. So I guess he lied to him and said whatever. Somebody tried to rob him, but if you look at the footage, you saw he swung first.
Right.
Nobody reached for no chain. I didn't have no weapon. It's just
And that's a problem right there, bro. That's where it's an issue at. Listen to your boy, Antonio. Like, that's where you fucked up. Keeping the man with you.
falsehood. You feel what I'm saying? And he's out here slandering my name. Then he has the
Should've just
audacity
walked
to say he's
away.
gonna
If
press
you
charges.
know what I'm saying? You disagree with what the brother said. With the will, so be it, bro. That way I should have walked away, bro. It's all about controlling your emotions. Because it'll end you up in situations like this. Look what situation you done got in. Was it even worth it, brother? Like, sometimes you gotta sit back and tell yourself that, bro. You have to walk away, bro. And that's the best thing you should have did right there. You should have walked away, bro. If you ain't want to hear what he had to say. All this brawl started because of you disagreeing with some shit that he said out his mouth. My nigga, it's words. That's why I'm saying niggas be in their feelings.
What do you got to say to AB right now?
AB, your days are numbered. And however you want to take that. Not that your days are numbered in life, but the days of the ignorant, wild, foolish, reckless way of living cannot sustain you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
like,
saying? You
come on,
cannot
bruh.
be in society living like this because you're going to harm somebody, you're going to harm yourself. You have children, man. Have some decency about yourself. Get some help. You took a new name and you went this one and he wanted me to teach him Islam in Dubai. I come back here, Hebrew Israelite. I don't know what's up with this guy. Look some soul searching, brother. That's what you need to do. But that ain't my fault and that ain't my concern.
Hey, yo, you. Can you subscribe and turn on that bell too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased, independent news. Now, if there's two sides of a story and only one person is allowed to tell their side, or one person only tells their side, they'll be in the clear because the police have to go off of what you said. Further active investigations can absolutely prove otherwise. Adrian, why do I keep wanting to say Adrian Broner for it, bro? Antonio Brown is a moron and an idiot.
Yeah, he is.
You could tell if all you people who are fans of individuals can just get out of your fandom for just a moment, just one moment. Leave the fandom at home. Go back and watch the video. It is clear that it is a 2-on-1, dang near a 3-on-1 if you really want to slow it down. But from the camera angle, it looks like a 2-on-1. AB, Antonio Brown, got drug off a dude. See, one of the things that he's going to be able to spin if he talks to his legal counsel the right way and played a hypothetical game, is this. The guy had a knife on him. There was no armed security. And I was protecting people. That's the story he has to put out there. He does that. It doesn't matter what the guy says at all. It doesn't matter what's shown. It doesn't matter for any of that. It just doesn't. So if he can pull that off, he's good.
Right.
Now, is that what actually happened? What I believe happened? Hell no. Because some of y'all gonna be like, well, bro, you just said that the security was there and they pulled him off. Yeah, but that security that we saw had no firearms. I seen nobody with a firearm on him from the cameras. So it would be smart to surmise that, hey, bro, nobody had firearm on him. Dude had the only weapon in the vicinity. AB had his weapon. That's the part that makes the most sense. Now to the real shit, not the BS that was just spewed right there. Because that would get him off, by the way. I just want y'all to know that. This dude is an idiot, bro. Antonio Brown's a damn idiot. And he better be glad that dude decided to leave. If dude hadn't had left, if he had decided to stay there
and wait for them,
yeah, bruh, that makes the most sense. But part of his story that don't make sense, and I don't care because y'all go, well, it sounds like you hate somebody. Yeah, all right, cool. Get the off my channel then, bro.
Exactly. Get out your
the part that doesn't make sense is how did the police have a gun on you and AB was able to run away?
Right.
Are you telling me that the officers knew that this was Antonio Brown and decided to go after him, and that's why they didn't kill him? That's the only part where that makes sense. Other than that, that story doesn't make sense. And it had to be only what, one officer or two? Two officers basically see him, put the gun on him, y'all dropped the gun, he ran away, and then you were able to sneak away? I don't know. Part of that's the part of the story that doesn't really make sense. I do 100% believe that Antonio Brown was in his feelings, emotionally unstable, and behaved like he thought he was thugging. I do believe that. Legally, he thought probably to himself, or maybe just because he had a gun on him, that whatever was supposed to happen was supposed to happen. But Antonio Brown is a felon.
That's the crazy part about it.
If you or a loved one were sexually abused at these Illinois youth facilities or treatment centers, you may...
They could sit up here and drop it, but then the feds gonna come and pick that up. I'm telling y'all. The feds gonna come pick that shit up, bro.
Antonio Brown is a goddamn felon, bro.
Yeah.
So you better talk to your counsel about how the hell to wiggle through this part about you even owning this firearm, because technically you're not even supposed to have one. You're a felon. I want y'all to understand that part. So anybody who's over here talking, oh, well, this, and that, bro, he's a felon in possession of a firearm in Florida. Yeah, that's a long time right there. So I don't, I don't want to candy coat it. He's a goddamn idiot. Do I want him in prison or jail or nothing like that? Hell nah. I told y'all the people I only wish jail on. So as far as that go, hell nah. But he better definitely wisen up and learn to operate better, because just because you get away with this one, that might pump your ego up and overinflate you and make you of the belief system that you can get away with it all. And let me tell you, young, it's only a matter of time until they catch up. It's like the people who drive drunk. They say on average, you're going to drive about 120 times or 100 times until you finally get hit with your first DUI. Or you could be addictive and be like how they always say, the worst thing you can do when you're gambling is hit for the jackpot. But hey, we'll see. He claimed that he's talking to his legal counsel and he plans to press charges and all this stuff. And let me tell y'all, he's not a gang member, so he's not under any code or any BS like that y'all want to paint. Oh, AB said that he's a gang member and all this stuff. No, he's not. He just said he's from a very rough neighborhood, a very rough place. So there's a difference in being from a rough place and being from a gang.
Right.
So hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully everything I just said is 1,000,000% wrong. But from what I seen in that video, hell no. But is there probably a piece of something that's missing out of there? Yeah. Hopefully so. Because what he just said and what the other guy just said, there's parts that's missing out of those stories that if we speculate, I'm pretty sure we could come up with way better theories of what happened. But hey, man.
That's the end of this video, man. Y'all give me y'all thoughts on this one. Like I said, Antonio, bro, like he said, you got to sharpen up, bro. That wasn't a good idea to do. Just keeping it above with you. But yeah, man, I love y'all and I'm out.